Hello, wonderful English learners. Welcome back to English with Sophia. I'm thrilled to have you join me for today's exciting lesson on artificial intelligence, AI, and how it's shaping our everyday lives. This topic is not only fascinating but also provides an excellent opportunity to enhance our English language skills. So let's dive into the world of AI together. Warm-up, vocabulary, and discussion. Before we delve into the main content, let's start with some key vocabulary related to artificial intelligence. Try to guess the meanings of these words. 1. Algorithm. 2. Machine learning. 3. Neural network. 4. Automation. 5. Data mining. Now, let's discuss. Have you heard these terms before? Can you use any of them in a sentence? Great job! We'll be using these terms and many more throughout our lesson. Remember, it's perfectly normal if you don't understand everything right away. Learning new technical vocabulary takes time and practice. What is artificial intelligence? Let's begin by defining artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, often abbreviated as AI, refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and learn like humans. These machines are designed to mimic human cognitive functions, such as problem-solving, pattern recognition, and learning. Language focus. Notice how we use refer to define a term. Can you think of other phrases we use to explain complex concepts in English? Discussion. Question. How would you explain AI to someone who has never heard of it before? Try using simple, non-technical language. Brief history of AI. To understand AI better, let's take a quick look at its history. 1. 1950s. The concept of AI is born. Alan Turing proposes the Turing test to determine if a machine can exhibit intelligent behavior. 2. 1956. The term artificial intelligence is coined at the Dartmouth Conference. 3. 1960s-1970s. Early AI programs are developed, like ELIZA, a natural language processing program. 4. 1980s-1990s. Expert systems gain popularity. AI winters occurred due to reduced funding and interest. 5. 2000s present. Machine learning and deep learning lead to significant breakthroughs in AI capabilities. Vocabulary building. Let's break down some compound terms we've used. Artificial intelligence, artificial plus intelligence, machine learning, machine plus learning, deep learning, deep plus learning. Can you think of other compound terms related to technology or science? Timeline activity. Create a visual timeline of AI history using the information provided. You can draw this on paper or use a digital tool. Add one key event from each decade to your timeline. Types of artificial intelligence. AI can be categorized in different ways, but let's look at three main types. 1. Narrow AI, weak AI. Designed for a specific task, like virtual personal assistants, e.g., Siri, Alexa, or image recognition software. 2. General AI, strong AI. AI that can perform any intellectual task that a human can do. This type doesn't exist yet, but is a goal of many researchers. 3. Artificial superintelligence. Hypothetical AI that surpasses human intelligence and abilities. This is still in the realm of science fiction. Language practice. Use comparative and superlative forms to compare these types of AI. For example, narrow AI is more common than general AI, but artificial superintelligence would be the most advanced of all. Discussion activity. In small groups or in the comments, discuss. Which type of AI do you think we interact with most in our daily lives? Do you think we'll achieve general AI in your lifetime? Why or why not? AI in our daily lives. Now let's explore how AI is already playing a role in our everyday activities. 2. Social media. AI algorithms curate our news feeds and suggest friends or content we might like. 3. Online shopping. E-commerce sites use AI to recommend products based on our browsing and purchase history. 4. Navigation apps. GPS apps like Google Maps use AI to predict traffic patterns and suggest the fastest routes. 5. Email. Spam filters use AI to detect and block unwanted emails. 6. Streaming services. Netflix and Spotify use AI to recommend movies, TV shows, and music based on our preferences. 7. Smart home devices. AI powers devices like smart thermostats that learn our habits and adjust settings automatically. 8. Banking. AI is used for fraud detection and customer service chatbots. Vocabulary challenge. Match these verbs with suitable nouns to create phrases describing AI actions. Analyze. Predict. Optimize. Enhance, e.g., analyze data, predict outcomes. Writing task. Write a short paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences, describing how you've interacted with AI in the past week. Use specific examples and try to incorporate some of the new vocabulary we've learned. Benefits and challenges of AI. As with any technology, AI brings both advantages and potential concerns. Let's examine some of these. Benefits. 1. Increased efficiency and productivity. 2. Improved accuracy in tasks and decision-making. 3. Advancements in healthcare, including disease detection and drug discovery. 4. Enhanced safety in transportation, e.g., self-driving cars. 5. Personalized experiences in entertainment and education. Challenges. 1. Job displacement due to automation. 2. Privacy concerns related to data collection and use. 3. Potential for bias in AI algorithms. 4. Ethical considerations in AI decision-making. 5. The need for new regulations and policies. Critical thinking task. Choose one benefit and one challenge from the lists above. Explain how each might affect society in the future. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Language focus. Notice how we use phrases like on the one hand and on the other hand to discuss advantages and disadvantages. Can you think of other expressions we use to compare positive and negative aspects of a topic? The future of AI. As AI continues to evolve, it's expected to have an even greater impact on our lives. Here are some potential future developments. 1. Healthcare. AI could lead to more personalized medicine and earlier disease detection. 2. Education. AI tutors could provide personalized learning experiences tailored to each student's needs. 3. Transportation. Fully autonomous vehicles could become commonplace, potentially reducing accidents and traffic congestion. 4. Environmental protection. AI could help in monitoring and managing environmental issues more effectively. 5. Space exploration. AI could assist in analyzing data from space missions and potentially control autonomous space probes. Role-play activity. With a partner, imagine you're living 50 years in the future. One person plays a teenager, and the other plays their grandparent. Discuss how AI has changed your lives compared to the present day. Use future perfect tense where appropriate, e.g., by 2073, AI will have transformed the way we. Writing challenge. Write a short science fiction story, 150-200 words, about a day in the life of someone living in a world where AI is even more advanced than today. Try to incorporate at least 5 new vocabulary words from this lesson. Ethical considerations in AI. As AI becomes more integrated into our lives, it's crucial to consider the ethical implications. 1. Privacy. How can we ensure our personal data is protected when AI systems collect and analyze so much information? 2. Bias. AI systems can perpetuate or even amplify human biases. How can we ensure fairness in AI decision-making? 3. Accountability. Who is responsible when an AI system makes a mistake or causes harm? 4. Job displacement. As AI automates more tasks, how can we handle potential job losses and retraining needs? 5. Human-AI interaction. How do we maintain meaningful human connections in a world increasingly mediated by AI? Discussion. Question. Which of these ethical considerations do you think is the most important to address? Why? Debate activity. Divide into 2 groups. One group argues for rapid AI development, while the other argues for a more cautious approach. Use phrases like, "in my opinion," "I believe that," and "from my perspective," to express your views. Preparing for an AI-driven future. As AI continues to shape our world, it's important to prepare ourselves for the changes it may bring. 1. Lifelong learning. Stay curious and open to learning new skills throughout your life. 2. Digital literacy. Understand the basics of how AI and other digital technologies work. 3. Critical thinking. Develop strong critical thinking skills to evaluate information and make informed decisions. 4. Emotional intelligence. Cultivate skills that are uniquely human, such as empathy and creativity. 5. Ethical awareness. Stay informed about the ethical implications of AI and participate in discussions about its development. Language practice. Use the imperative form to give advice about preparing for an AI-driven future. For example, learn new skills regularly to stay adaptable in a changing job market. Final task. Write a short essay, 200-250 words, about how you think AI will impact your chosen career field in the future, and how you plan to prepare for these changes. This will help reinforce both the content and your English writing skills. Conclusion. As we conclude this lesson on AI and its role in our daily lives, I hope you've not only expanded your English vocabulary and comprehension, but also gained valuable insights into this fascinating and important topic. Remember, AI is a tool that we're continuously developing and shaping. By staying informed and engaged, we can help ensure that AI is used in ways that benefit society as a whole. Thank you for joining me for this exciting exploration of AI. Don't forget to subscribe to English with Sophia for more lessons on cutting-edge topics that will boost your language skills and knowledge. Until next time, keep practicing your English and stay curious about the world of AI. Who knows? You might be the one to develop the next groundbreaking AI application. Additional resources. To continue learning about AI in English, check out these resources. MIT Technology Review's Artificial Intelligence section. https://www.technologyreview.com. Topic: Artificial Intelligence. TED Talks on AI. https://ted.com. Topics: AI. For everyone. Coursera course by Andrew Ng. https://www.coursera.org. Learn for everyone. Remember, engaging with authentic English language materials on topics you're interested in is an excellent way to improve your language skills while staying informed about important developments in technology and society. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English with Sophia. I'm so happy to see you all here for another exciting English lesson. Today, we're going to talk about something that's a big part of our daily lives, social media and how it affects our modern society. So, grab your notebook and let's dive into this interesting topic together. What is social media? Before we start, let's make sure we all understand what we mean by social media. Can anyone give me an example of a social media platform? That's right. Social media refers to websites and apps that let us create and share content or connect with other people online. Some popular examples include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Think about how often you use these platforms. Maybe you check Instagram to see your friends' photos, or you use Twitter to follow the latest news. That's social media in action. How social media has changed our world. Now, let's think about how different our lives were before social media became so popular. Can you imagine not being able to instantly message your friend who lives in another country? Or not seeing updates from your favorite celebrities every day? Social media has really changed the way we communicate, share information, and interact with the world around us. It's like a big revolution in how we connect with each other, Let's look at some of the good things and some of the challenges that come with social media. The good side of social media. 1. Bringing people together. One of the best things about social media is how it helps us stay connected with people, no matter where they are in the world. Let me give you an example. Imagine you have a cousin who moves to Australia for work. Before social media, you might only hear from them once in a while through phone calls or letters. But now you can see their photos on Instagram, chat with them on WhatsApp, or even have a video call on Facebook. It's like they're not so far away after all. Question for you. How has social media helped you stay in touch with friends or family who live far away? Share your experience in the comments. 2. Quick and easy information sharing. Social media has made it super easy to share and find information quickly. Think about how fast news spreads on Twitter or Facebook. For instance, if there's a big sports event or a natural disaster, you might hear about it on social media before you see it on TV news. This quick sharing of information can be really helpful. For example, during emergencies, social media can be used to spread important safety information or to help find missing people. 3. New opportunities for businesses. Social media has opened up exciting new ways for businesses to reach customers. Small businesses can now advertise their products to people all over the world without spending a lot of money on expensive TV ads. Have you ever bought something because you saw it advertised on Instagram or Facebook? That's the power of social media marketing. Also, social media has created new types of jobs. For example, companies now hire people to manage their social media accounts. There are even people who make a living as influencers by sharing content on social media. 4. Building communities. Social media is great for bringing together people who share the same interests. No matter what you're into, whether it's cooking, sports, music, or even rare stamp collecting, you can find a group of people who love the same thing. For example, let's say you're learning to play the guitar. You could join a Facebook group for beginner guitarists, where you can share tips, ask for advice, and even show off your progress. It's like having a whole community of supporters right at your fingertips. 5. Learning and education. Many teachers and schools now use social media as part of their teaching. You can find loads of educational videos on YouTube, join study groups on Facebook, or follow educational accounts on Instagram. For us English learners, social media can be a fantastic tool. You can follow English learning accounts, join language exchange groups, or even practice your writing skills by posting comments in English. Activity for you. Try to find an English learning account on a social media platform you use. Follow it and try to engage with their content regularly. It's a great way to practice your English every day. The challenges of social media. While social media has many benefits, it also comes with some challenges. Let's look at some of the potential downsides. 1. Privacy worries. When we use social media, we often share a lot of personal information. This could be things like our name, age, location, or even our daily activities. But have you ever stopped to think about who might be able to see all this information? Social media companies collect a lot of data about their users. This data can sometimes be at risk of being hacked or misused. That's why it's really important to be careful about what you share online and to understand the privacy settings on the platforms you use. Tip for you. Take a moment to check your privacy settings on your favorite social media platform. Make sure you're comfortable with who can see your posts and personal information. 2. Impact on mental health. Using social media a lot can sometimes affect our mental health. Have you ever felt a bit down after scrolling through your social media feed? You're not alone. Sometimes, seeing posts of people's seemingly perfect lives can make us feel bad about our own lives. We might start comparing ourselves to others, which can lead to feelings of anxiety or low self-esteem. Moreover, social media can be quite addictive. You might find yourself checking your phone all the time, even when you're supposed to be doing something else. This can affect your sleep, your work or studies, and even your real-life relationships. Question for you. Have you ever felt the need to take a break from social media? Why or why not? Share your thoughts in the comments. 3. Fake news and misinformation. While social media makes it easy to share information quickly, sometimes this information isn't always true. False news or fake news can spread very fast on social media. This can be a big problem because it can confuse people or even cause panic. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of false information about the virus and vaccines spread on social media. This made it harder for people to know what information to trust. Important skill. Always try to check if the information you see on social media is true before you share it. Look for reliable sources to verify the news. 4. Cyberbullying. Unfortunately, some people use social media to be unkind to others. This is called cyberbullying. Because people can often be anonymous on social media, they might say mean things that they wouldn't say face-to-face. Cyberbullying can have serious effects on people's mental health, especially for young people. It's important to be kind online and to speak up if you see someone being bullied. 5. Less face-to-face interaction. As we spend more time on social media, we might spend less time talking to people face-to-face. Some worry that this could affect our social skills in real life. For example, instead of meeting a friend for coffee to catch up, you might just chat with them on WhatsApp. While this is convenient, it's not quite the same as spending time together in person. Activity for you. Next time you're about to send a message to a friend, why not call them instead? Practice your English speaking skills and enjoy a more personal connection. How social media affects different parts of our lives. Now that we've looked at some general effects of social media, let's think about how it impacts different areas of our society. Politics and government. Social media has changed the way politicians communicate with people. Now, a president or prime minister can share their thoughts directly with millions of people through a tweet or a Facebook post. This can be good because it allows leaders to communicate quickly and directly. But it can also be challenging because it's harder to control the spread of political misinformation. News and journalism. The way we get our news has changed a lot because of social media. Now, anyone with a smartphone can report on events as they happen. This is called citizen journalism. While this can be good for getting news quickly, it also means we need to be extra careful about checking if the news we see is true and comes from a reliable source. Culture and entertainment. Social media has had a big impact on pop culture and how we entertain ourselves. Trends can start and spread around the world in just a few hours on platforms like TikTok or Twitter. Musicians, actors, and other entertainers use social media to connect directly with their fans. This has changed the entertainment industry a lot. Question for you. Can you think of a recent trend that became popular because of social media? Share it in the comments. Shopping and consumer behavior. Social media has changed the way we shop too. Many people now look at reviews or ask for recommendations on social media before buying something. Some social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook even let you buy products directly through their apps. This is called social commerce. How to use social media responsibly. Given how much social media affects our lives, it's important to use it in a responsible way. Here are some tips. 1. Be careful with your personal information. Think twice before sharing private details online. 2. Check before you share. Make sure information is true before you pass it on to others. 3. Take breaks. It's okay to step away from social media sometimes. Try setting aside some phone-free time each day. 4. Be kind. Remember that there's a real person behind every social media profile. Treat others online as you would in real life. 5. Balance is key. Use social media to enhance your life, not to replace real-world experiences and relationships. 6. Use privacy settings. Learn how to control who can see your posts and personal information. Conclusion. Social media has become a big part of our modern world. It offers amazing opportunities to connect, learn, and share. But it also comes with challenges that we need to be aware of. The key is to find a healthy balance. Use social media as a tool to improve your life, but don't let it take over. Stay informed, stay connected, but also remember to enjoy the world beyond your screen. Thank you for joining me today on English with Sophia. I hope this lesson has given you lots to think about when it comes to social media. And, of course, I hope it's helped you practice your English skills too. Final activity for you. Think about your own social media habits. Is there one thing you'd like to change to have a healthier relationship with social media? Write it down as a personal goal. If you enjoyed this lesson and want to keep improving your English, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson. Also, I'd love to hear your thoughts on social media. Leave a comment below sharing how social media has impacted your life. Until next time, Keep practicing your English, and I'll see you in our next exciting lesson. Take care and happy learning. Hello, wonderful English learners. Welcome back to English with Sophia. I'm thrilled to have you join me for today's crucial lesson on climate change and its effects on our planet. This topic is not only important for our English skills, but also for our understanding of the world around us. So, let's dive in and explore this subject while improving our language abilities. Warming up, vocabulary and discussion. Before we delve into the main content, let's warm up with some key vocabulary related to climate change. Try to guess the meanings of these words. 1. Global warming. 2. Greenhouse gases. 3. Carbon footprint. 4. Renewable energy. 5. Biodiversity. Now, let's discuss. Have you heard these terms before? Can you use any of them in a sentence? Great job. Throughout this lesson, we'll be using these terms and many more. Don't worry if you don't understand everything right away. Learning new vocabulary takes time and practice. What is climate change? Let's start with the basics. What exactly is climate change? Climate change refers to long-term shifts in global weather patterns and average temperatures. While the Earth's climate has always changed over time, the rapid changes we're seeing now are largely caused by human activities. Key point: the term global warming is often used interchangeably with climate change, but they're not exactly the same. Global warming specifically refers to the long-term heating of the Earth's surface, while climate change includes global warming and its various effects on the Earth's weather patterns. Language focus. Notice how we use refer to define or explain a term. Can you think of other ways to define something in English? The greenhouse effect. How it works. To understand climate change, we need to know about the greenhouse effect. Don't worry. It's simpler than it sounds. 1. The sun's rays enter the Earth's atmosphere and warm the planet's surface. 2. The Earth's surface reflects some of this heat back into space. 3. Greenhouse gases in the atmosphere trap some of this heat, keeping the Earth warm enough for life to exist. 4. However, human activities are increasing the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, trapping more heat and causing the planet to warm up too much. Visualization activity. Imagine the Earth as a car parked in the sun with its windows closed. The sun's rays can enter, but the heat gets trapped inside, making the car warmer. This is similar to how the greenhouse effect works. Language practice. Try explaining the greenhouse effect to a partner using your own words. Use sequencing words like first, then, next, and finally to structure your explanation. Main causes of climate change. Now that we understand the basics, let's look at the primary causes of climate change. 1. Burning fossil fuels. When we burn coal, oil, and natural gas for energy, we release large amounts of carbon dioxide, CO2, into the atmosphere. This is the biggest contributor to climate change. 2. Deforestation. trees absorb CO2 from the air. When forests are cut down or burned, this CO2 is released back into the atmosphere, and we lose the trees that would have absorbed more CO2 in the future. 3. Industrial processes. Many industries release greenhouse gases as a byproduct of their operations. For example, the production of cement releases a lot of CO2. 4. Agriculture. Certain farming practices, like rice cultivation and livestock raising, release methane, another powerful greenhouse gas. 5. Transportation. Cars, trucks, planes, and ships that run on fossil fuels contribute significantly to greenhouse gas emissions. Discussion question. Which of these causes do you think is the most significant in your country? Why? Vocabulary building. Let's break down some compound words we've used. Greenhouse is green plus house. Fossil fuels, fossil plus fuels. Byproduct, by plus product. Can you think of other compound words related to the environment or climate? Effects of climate change on our planet. The climate change isn't just about the Earth getting warmer. It has wide-ranging effects on our planet's systems. Let's explore some of these impacts. 1. Rising sea levels. As the Earth warms, glaciers and ice sheets melt, causing sea levels to rise. This threatens coastal communities and low-lying islands. 2. Extreme weather events. Climate change is making hurricanes, heat waves, droughts, and floods more frequent and severe. 3. Biodiversity loss. Many plant and animal species are struggling to adapt to rapidly changing conditions. Some may become extinct. 4. Ocean acidification. The oceans absorb a lot of the extra CO2 in the atmosphere, making them more acidic. This harms marine life, especially creatures with shells. 5. Changes in ecosystems. As temperatures change, plant and animal species are moving to new areas, disrupting existing ecosystems. 6. Agriculture and food security. Changing weather patterns affect crop yields and food production, potentially leading to food shortages in some areas. 7. Human health. Climate change can impact human health through increased air pollution, the spread of diseases, and mental health effects from disasters. Critical thinking task. Choose one of these effects and think about how it might impact your local area. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Language focus. Notice how we use cause and effect language to describe these impacts. Words and phrases like causing, leads to, and results in are useful for explaining connections between events. Solutions to climate change. While climate change is a serious problem, there's still hope. Many solutions exist to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the effects of climate change. Let's look at some. 1. Renewable energy. Switching from fossil fuels to clean energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower can significantly reduce CO2 emissions. 2. Energy efficiency. Using energy more efficiently in our homes, businesses, and transportation can reduce overall energy demand. 3. Sustainable transportation. Electric vehicles, public transit, cycling, and walking are all ways to reduce transportation emissions. 4. Reforestation and afforestation. Planting new forests and restoring degraded ones can help absorb CO2 from the atmosphere. 5. Sustainable agriculture. Changes in farming practices can reduce methane emissions and improve soil health. 6. Reducing, reusing, and recycling. These practices can lower the demand for new products and the energy needed to produce them. 7. Policy changes. Governments can implement policies like carbon pricing or regulations to encourage cleaner practices. 8. Individual actions. Each of us can make choices in our daily lives to reduce our carbon footprint. Vocabulary challenge. Can you match these eco-friendly prefixes with suitable words to create terms related to environmental solutions? Eco, bio, sustain, e.g., eco-friendly, biodegradable, sustainable. Discussion activity. In small groups or in the comments, discuss. Which of these solutions do you think is most important? What actions are you already taking to combat climate change? What new action could you start doing after learning about this topic? The global response to climate change. Climate change is a global problem that requires a global solution. Let's look at some international efforts to address this issue. 1. The Paris Agreement. In 2015, 196 countries agreed to work together to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees above pre-industrial levels. 2. Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC. This UN body assesses the science related to climate change and provides policymakers with regular scientific assessments. 3. Climate summits. Regular international meetings like the Conference of the Parties, COP, bring world leaders together to discuss climate action. 4. Global Climate Strike. A worldwide movement, primarily led by young people, demanding immediate action on climate change. Research task. Choose one of these global initiatives and do some research on its recent activities or achievements. Practice your reading skills by finding an English language news article about it. Then summarize the main points in your own words. Language focus. When discussing global issues, we often use phrases like global problem, worldwide movement, and international efforts. Can you think of other adjectives we might use to describe the scale of climate change? Conclusion and call to action. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues of our time. While the challenges are significant, there's still time to make a difference if we act now. Every action, no matter how small, can contribute to the solution. As we conclude this lesson, I encourage you to think about what you've learned and how you can apply it in your daily life. Remember, Being informed about climate change not only helps our planet, but also improves your English skill as you engage with this important global topic. Final task. Write a short paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences, about what you learned in this lesson and one action you plan to take to address climate change. This will help reinforce both the content and your English writing skills. Thank you for joining me for this crucial lesson on climate change. I hope you've not only expanded your English vocabulary and comprehension, but also gained a deeper understanding of this critical issue. Don't forget to subscribe to English with Sophia for more lessons on important global topics. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, keep practicing your English and remember, every small action counts in the fight against climate change. Take care and see you in our next lesson. Additional resources. To continue learning about climate change in English, check out these resources. NASA's climate change website, https://climate.nasa.gov. National Geographic's climate change portal, https://www.nationalgeographic.com. Environment, climate change. The United Nations Climate Action page, https://www.un.org/climate change. Remember, engaging with authentic English language materials on topics you care about is a great way to improve your language skills. Hello, dear English learners. Welcome back to English with Sophia. I'm excited to have you here for today's important lesson on mental health awareness. This topic is not only crucial for our overall well-being, but also provides an excellent opportunity to enhance our English language skills. So, let's embark on this journey of learning and self-discovery together. Warm-up, vocabulary, and discussion. Before we dive into the main content, let's start with some key vocabulary related to mental health. Try to guess the meanings of these words. 1. Well-being. 2. Stigma. 3. Resilience. 4. Mindfulness. 5. Self-care. Now, let's discuss. Have you heard these terms before? Can you use any of them in a sentence? Excellent work. We'll be using these terms and many more throughout our lesson. Remember, it's okay if you don't understand everything immediately. Learning new vocabulary is a gradual process. What is mental health? Let's begin by defining mental health. Mental health refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act in our daily lives. Good mental health isn't just the absence of mental health problems. It's about maintaining a state of well-being where we can cope with life's challenges, work productively, and contribute to our communities. Language focus. Notice how we use refer to define a term. Can you think of other phrases we use to give definitions in English? Discussion question. How would you explain mental health to a friend using your own words? The importance of mental health awareness. Now that we understand what mental health is, let's explore why awareness is so crucial. 1. Reducing stigma. Mental health awareness helps to combat the negative stereotypes and discrimination that often surround mental health issues. By talking openly about mental health, we can create a more understanding and supportive society. 2. Early intervention. Awareness can help people recognize the signs and symptoms of mental health problems early on, leading to quicker and more effective treatment. 3. Promoting well-being. Understanding mental health encourages people to take proactive steps to maintain their emotional well-being, just as they would their physical health. 4. Improving. Access to care. Greater awareness can lead to better policies and more resources dedicated to mental health care, making it more accessible to those who need it. 5. Enhancing relationships. When we understand mental health better, we can be more empathetic and supportive in our relationships with others. Vocabulary building. Let's break down some compound words we've used. Well-being afakasper. Well-being. Stereotypes, tug stereo plus types. Proactive, trictor pro, plu active. Can you think of other compound words related to mental health or emotions? Critical thinking task. Choose one of these points and explain how it might impact your community. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Common mental health challenges. To better understand mental health, it's important to be aware of some common challenges people may face. Remember, experiencing these doesn't make someone weak or crazy. They're health issues that can be managed with proper support and treatment. 1. Anxiety disorders. Excessive worry or fear that interferes with daily activities. 2. Depression. Persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and loss of interest in activities. 3. Bipolar disorder. Extreme mood swings that include emotional highs, mania, and lows, depression. 4. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. A condition triggered by experiencing or witnessing a terrifying event. 5. Eating disorders. Abnormal eating habits that negatively impact physical or mental health. 6. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. Recurring unwanted thoughts, obsessions, and/or repetitive behaviors, compulsions. Language practice. Try describing one of these disorders to a partner using your own words. Use expressions like, "It's characterized by," "symptoms include," or "it can lead to" structure your explanation. Discussion activity. In small groups or in the comments, discuss. Have you ever heard of these conditions before? Why do you think some people might hesitate to talk about these issues? How could increased awareness help people dealing with these challenges? Signs and symptoms of mental health issues. Recognizing the signs of mental health problems is crucial for early intervention. While symptoms can vary widely, here are some common signs to be aware of. 1. Persistent sadness or irritability. 2. Excessive fears or worries. 3. Extreme mood changes. 4. Social withdrawal. 5. Significant changes in eating or sleeping habits. 6. Difficulty concentrating or making decisions. 7. Unexplained physical problems. 8. Substance abuse. 9. Intense anger or violent behavior. 10. Thoughts of self-harm or suicide. Important note: if you or someone you know is experiencing thoughts of self-harm or suicide, it's crucial to seek professional help immediately. This is a serious situation that requires expert intervention. Vocabulary challenge. Can you match these adjectives with suitable nouns to create phrases describing emotional states? Overwhelming, persistent, chronic, intrusive, e.g., overwhelming anxiety, persistent worry. Writing task. Write a short paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences, describing how you might support a friend showing some of these signs. Use empathetic language and suggest positive actions they could take. Strategies for maintaining good mental health. While it's important to be aware of mental health challenges, it's equally crucial to know how to maintain good mental health. Here are some strategies. 1. Practice self-care. Engage in activities that you enjoy and that help you relax. 2. Stay connected. Maintain strong relationships with friends and family. Social connections are vital for mental well-being. 3. Exercise regularly. Physical activity can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression while improving mood and self-esteem. 4. Get enough sleep. Adequate sleep is crucial for mental and emotional resilience. 5. Practice mindfulness. Techniques like meditation can help you stay grounded in the present moment and reduce stress. 6. Maintain a healthy diet. Good nutrition can positively impact your mood and energy levels. 7. Set realistic goals. Accomplish tasks, both big and small, to build self-confidence and a sense of purpose. 8. Seek professional help when needed. Don't hesitate to talk to a mental health professional if you're struggling. Language focus. Notice how we use imperative sentences, commands, to give advice. Can you transform these strategies into polite suggestions using phrases like, "You might want to," or "It could be helpful to"? Role-play activity. With a partner, practice giving advice about maintaining good mental health. One person can describe a challenging situation, and the other can suggest strategies to cope. Remember to use polite and supportive language. Breaking the stigma. Talking about mental health. One of the biggest challenges in mental health is the stigma surrounding it. Many people feel ashamed or embarrassed to talk about their mental health struggles. Let's explore how we can break this stigma. 1. Educate yourself and others. Learn about mental health and share your knowledge with others. 2. Use respectful language. Avoid using terms like crazy or psycho that can be hurtful and perpetuate stereotypes. 3. Share your story. If you feel comfortable, sharing your own experiences with mental health can help others feel less alone. 4. Listen without judgment. When someone opens up about their mental health, listen empathetically and without trying to fix them. 5. Challenge misconceptions. Speak up when you hear myths or negative stereotypes about mental health. 6. Treat mental health like physical health. Encourage people to view mental health checkups as being as important as physical checkups. Discussion question. Why do you think there's often a stigma around mental health issues? How might this differ in various cultures? Language practice. Use the phrase, "It's important to create sentences about breaking mental health stigma. For example, it's important to talk openly about mental health. Mental health resources and support. Knowing where to find help is crucial for maintaining good mental health. Here are some types of resources available in many countries. 1. Mental health professionals. Psychologists, psychiatrists, and counselors can provide professional support. 2. Helplines. Many countries have free confidential helplines for mental health support. 3. Support groups. Joining a group of people with similar experiences can provide valuable peer support. 4. Online resources. Websites and apps can offer information, self-help tools, and sometimes online therapy. 5. School or workplace programs. Many educational institutions and workplaces offer mental health resources. Research task. Find a mental health resource in your country. Practice your reading skills by exploring their website in English. Then summarize the services they offer in your own words. Vocabulary. Focus. Look at the words confidential, valuable, and educational. Can you identify the root words and the suffixes? How do the suffixes change the meaning of the root words? Conclusion. Taking action for mental health. As we conclude this lesson, remember that mental health awareness is not just about understanding, it's also about taking action. Whether it's practicing self-care, supporting a friend, or advocating for better mental health policies, each of us can play a role in promoting mental well-being. Final task. Write a short essay, 150-200 words, about what you've learned in this lesson and how you plan to apply it in your life. This will help reinforce both the content and your English writing skills. Thank you for joining me for this important lesson on mental health awareness. I hope you've not only expanded your English vocabulary and comprehension, but also gained valuable insights into this crucial topic. Don't forget to subscribe to English with Sophia for more lessons on important global issues. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, keep practicing your English and Remember, taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. Stay well, and see you in our next lesson. Additional resources. To continue learning about mental health in English, check out these resources. World Health Organization's mental health page. https www.wshu.int Health Topics Mental Health. National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI. https www.nami.org. Mind for Better Mental Health. https www.mind.org.uk. Remember, engaging with authentic English language materials on topics you care about is an excellent way to improve your language skills while gaining valuable knowledge. B2 English Listening Practice. Cultural Diversity. Welcome to English with Sophia. Cultural diversity and its benefits in the workplace. Hello, dear English learners. Welcome back to English with Sophia. I'm thrilled to have you join me for today's important lesson on cultural diversity and its benefits in the workplace. This topic is not only crucial for our professional development, but also provides an excellent opportunity to enhance our English language skills. So, let's dive in and explore this fascinating subject together. Warm-up. Vocabulary and discussion. Before we delve into the main content, let's start with some key vocabulary related to cultural diversity. Try to guess the meanings of these words. 1. Diversity. 2. Inclusion. 3. Multicultural. 4. Stereotype. 5. Bias. Now, let's discuss. Have you heard these terms before? Can you use any of them in a sentence? Excellent work. We'll be using these terms and many more throughout our lesson. Remember, it's perfectly normal if you don't understand everything immediately. Learning new vocabulary is a gradual process. What is cultural diversity? Let's begin by defining cultural diversity. Cultural diversity refers to the existence of a variety of cultural or ethnic groups within a society. In the workplace, it means having a workforce composed of people from different cultural backgrounds with varied experiences, perspectives, and skills. Language focus. Not is how we use refer to define, a term. Can you think of other phrases we use to explain concepts in English? Discussion. Question. How would you explain cultural diversity to someone who has never heard of it before? Try using simple language. The importance of cultural diversity in the workplace and innovative ideas. 2. Improved problem solving. Diverse teams can approach problems from various angles, often resulting in better outcomes. 3. Increased cultural awareness. Working with people from different backgrounds increases understanding and empathy. 4. Broader market. Appeal. A diverse workforce can better understand and serve a diverse customer base. 5. Improved company reputation. Companies known for diversity often attract top talent and customers. Vocabulary building. Let's break down some compound words we've used. Workplace, work, house, place. Workforce, work plus force. Customer base, customer plus base. Can you think of other compound words related to work or business? Listening activity. Listen to this short audio clip about the benefits of diversity in the workplace. Then try to summarize the main points in your own words. Insert audio clip here. Benefits of cultural diversity in the workplace. Let's dive deeper into the benefits of cultural diversity. 1. Increased productivity. Diverse teams often outperform homogeneous ones, leading to increased productivity. 2. Enhanced employee engagement. When employees feel valued for their unique contributions, they're more likely to be engaged and committed. 3. Better decision-making. Diverse perspectives can lead to more well-rounded and effective decisions. 4. Improved language skills. Working in a multicultural environment can help employees improve their language skills. 5. Global market insights. Employees from different cultures can provide valuable insights into global markets. Critical thinking task. Choose one of these benefits and explain how it might impact a company's success. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Role-play activity. With a partner, imagine you're in a job interview. One person is the interviewer, asking about the candidate's experience with cultural diversity. The other is the interviewee, explaining their experiences and why they value diversity. Use phrases like, "In my experience, I believe that," and "for example," in your conversation. Grammar focus. Comparative and superlative adjectives. Let's take a moment to focus on an important grammar point. Comparative and superlative adjectives. We often use these when discussing diversity and its benefits. Rules. 1. For short adjectives, add for comparative and est for superlative. Example, diverse, more diverse, most diverse. 2. For longer adjectives, use more for comparative and most for superlative. Example, productive, more productive, most productive. 3. Irregular adjectives have special forms. Example, good, better, best. Practice. Complete these sentences using the correct form of the adjective in brackets. 1. A diverse team is often creative than a homogeneous one. 2. The Stator's successful companies are usually those that embrace diversity. 3. Working in a multicultural environment can make you at communication. Answers. 1. More creative. 2. Most successful. 3. Better. Challenges of cultural diversity and how to overcome them. While cultural diversity brings many benefits, it can also present challenges. Let's explore some common issues and how to address them. 1. Communication barriers. Different languages or communication styles can lead to misunderstandings. Solution. Promote clear communication, offer language training, and encourage asking for clarification. 2. Cultural misunderstandings. Differences in cultural norms can cause conflicts. Solution. Provide cultural awareness training and encourage open dialogue about cultural differences. 3. Stereotyping and bias. Unconscious biases can affect workplace interactions and decisions. Solution. Implement bias awareness training and establish clear anti-discrimination policies. 4. Resistance to change. Some employees may resist increased diversity efforts. Solution. Educate employees about the benefits of diversity and lead by example. Writing task. Write a short paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences, describing a situation where cultural diversity led to a challenge in a workplace and how it was resolved. Use some of the new vocabulary and grammar we've learned. Listening comprehension. Listen to this interview with a diversity and inclusion expert discussing common challenges in diverse workplaces. Then, answer the following questions. 1. What is the main challenge mentioned in the interview? 2. What solution does the expert suggest? 3. Can you identify any comparative or superlative adjectives used in the interview? Insert audio clip here. Strategies for promoting cultural diversity in the workplace. Now let's look at some strategies companies can use to promote cultural diversity. 1. Implement diversity training. Educate employees about the importance of diversity and inclusion. 2. Create inclusive policies. Develop and enforce policies that promote equality and prevent discrimination. 3. Celebrate cultural differences. Organize events or activities that celebrate different cultures. 4. Diverse hiring practices. Actively seek to hire employees from diverse backgrounds. 5. Mentorship programs. Pair employees from different cultural backgrounds to promote understanding and growth. Discussion activity. In small groups or in the comments, discuss, which of these strategies do you think is most effective? Why? Can you think of any additional strategies to promote cultural diversity? Language practice. Use the future tense to make predictions about how these strategies might impact a workplace. For example, if a company implements diversity training, employees will become more culturally aware. The global perspective on workplace diversity. As businesses become increasingly global, understanding cultural diversity is more important than ever. Let's consider some global perspectives. 1. Multinational corporations. These companies often have diverse workforces spread across different countries. 2. Cross-cultural communication. The ability to communicate effectively across cultures is a valuable skill in the global marketplace. 3. Adapting to local markets. Understanding different cultures helps companies adapt their products and services to local preferences. 4. International teamwork. Many projects now involve team members from different countries collaborating remotely. Research task. Choose a multinational company and research its approach to cultural diversity. Prepare a short presentation, 2-3 minutes, about your findings. Conclusion and quiz. As we conclude this lesson on cultural diversity in the workplace, I hope you've not only expanded your English vocabulary and comprehension, but also gained valuable insights into this important topic. Remember, embracing cultural diversity in the workplace isn't just about following rules or being politically correct. It's about creating an environment where everyone can contribute their unique perspectives and talents, leading to more innovation, better problem solving, and ultimately, greater success. Now, let's test your understanding with a short quiz. 1. What does cultural diversity refer to in the workplace? A. Having employees of different ages. B. Having a workforce composed of people from different cultural backgrounds. C. Having employees with different job titles. 2. Which of the following is not mentioned as a benefit of cultural diversity? A. Enhanced creativity and innovation. B. Increased productivity. C. Reduced operating costs. 3. What is a good strategy for overcoming communication barriers in a diverse workplace? A. Ignore the differences. B. Promote clear communication and offer language training. C. Only hire people who speak the same language. 4. Complete the sentence. A diverse team is often more creative than a homogeneous one. A. More. B. Most. C. Much. 5. Which tense would you use to make predictions about the impact of diversity strategies? A. Past tense. B. Present tense. C. Future tense. Answers: 1 by B, 2 C, 3 by BB, 4 AA, 5 C. Thank you for joining me for this important lesson on cultural diversity in the workplace. Don't forget to subscribe to English with Sophia for more lessons on relevant professional topics that will boost your language skills and knowledge. Until next time, keep practicing your English and remember, in our diverse world, understanding and appreciating different cultures is not just a skill, it's a superpower. Additional resources. To continue learning about cultural diversity in English, check out these resources. Harvard Business Review's Diversity section, https://hbr.org, topic, diversity. TED Talks on Cultural Diversity, https://www.ted.com, topics, diversity. Society for Human Resource Management, SHRM. Diversity. Resources. https://www.shrm.org. Resources and tools. HR topics. Behavioral competencies. Global and cultural effectiveness. Pages default. ASPX. Remember, engaging with authentic English language materials on professional topics is an excellent way to improve your language skills while staying informed about important workplace trends. B2 English Listening Practice: The Future of Space Exploration. Welcome to English with Sophia: The Future of Space Exploration. Hello, aspiring astronauts and English learners. Welcome back to English with Sophia. Today, we're blasting off into an exciting lesson about the future of space exploration. This topic will not only expand your cosmic knowledge, but also boost your English language skills to stellar heights. So, strap in, and let's embark on this linguistic and interstellar journey together. Warm-up, vocabulary, and discussion. Before we launch into our main content, let's start with some key vocabulary related to space exploration. Try to guess the meanings of these words. 1. Spacecraft. 2. Asteroid. 3. Colonization. 4. Orbit. 5. Extraterrestrial. Now, let's discuss. Have you heard these terms before? Can you use any of them in a sentence? Excellent work. We'll be using these terms and many more throughout our lesson. Remember, it's perfectly normal if some words seem alien to you at first. Learning new vocabulary is a journey, not a destination. What is space exploration? Let's begin by defining space exploration. Space exploration refers to the discovery and exploration of outer space using space technology. It involves both human spaceflight and robotic space missions to investigate celestial bodies, gather scientific data, and potentially establish human presence beyond Earth. Language focus. Notice how we use refer to define a term. Can you think of other phrases we use to explain scientific concepts in English? Discussion. Question. How would you explain space exploration to someone who knows very little about it? Try using simple language. Brief history of space exploration. To understand the future of space exploration, let's first take a quick look at its past. 1. 1957. The Soviet Union launches Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite. 2. 1961. Yuri Gagarin becomes the first human in space. 3. 1969. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin become the first humans to walk on the moon. 4. 1990. The Hubble Space Telescope is launched. 5. 1998. Construction of the International Space Station, ISS, begins. 6. 2012. NASA's Curiosity rover lands on Mars. 7. 2020. SpaceX becomes the first private company to send astronauts to the ISS. Vocabulary building. Let's break down some compound words we've used. Spaceflight, space plus flight, spacecraft, space plus craft, telescope, tele plus scope. Can you think of other compound words related to space or technology? Grammar focus, future tenses. When discussing the future of space exploration, it's crucial to use the correct future tenses. Let's review 3 common ways to express the future in English. 1. Will plus verb, used for predictions or spontaneous decisions. Example: humans will land on Mars within the next 20 years. 2. Be going to plus verb, used for plans or intentions. Example: NASA is going to launch a new mission to Jupiter next year. 3. Present continuous for future arrangements. Example: the SpaceX rocket is launching next Monday. Practice. Complete these sentences using the appropriate future form. 1. Scientists predict that we discover extraterrestrial life by 2050. 2. The space agency send a probe to study Saturn's rings next month. Answers. 1. Will discover. 2. Is going to send. 3. are returning. The future of space exploration. Now, let's explore some exciting prospects for the future of space exploration. 1. Mars colonization. Plans are underway to establish human settlements on Mars. 2. Lunar base. Several space agencies aim to create a permanent human presence on the Moon. 3. Asteroid mining. Companies are developing technologies to extract valuable resources from asteroids. 4. Interstellar travel. Scientists are researching methods for long-distance space travel to other star systems. 5. Space tourism. Private companies are working to make space travel accessible to civilians. 6. Advanced space telescopes. New telescopes will allow us to study distant planets and galaxies in unprecedented detail. 7. Solar system exploration. Missions are planned to explore the moons of Jupiter and Saturn in search of potential life. Critical thinking task. Choose one of these future prospects and explain how it might benefit humanity. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Writing task. Write a short paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences, describing what you think space exploration will be like in 100 years. Use the future tenses we've learned and try to incorporate some of the new vocabulary. Challenges in future space exploration. While the future of space exploration is exciting, it also comes with significant challenges. 1. Technological limitations. We need to develop more advanced propulsion systems for long-distance space travel. 2. Human health. Extended periods in space can have negative effects on the human body. 3. Funding. Space exploration is expensive, and securing adequate funding can be challenging. 4. Ethical considerations. As we explore and potentially colonize other planets, we must consider the ethical implications. 5. Space debris. Increasing amounts of space junk in Earth's orbit pose risks to satellites and spacecraft. Discussion activity. In small groups or in the comments, discuss. Which of these challenges do you think is the most significant? Why? Can you think of any potential solutions to these challenges? Language practice. Use conditional sentences to speculate about these challenges. For example, if we develop more efficient propulsion systems, we will be able to travel to distant planets more quickly. The impact of space exploration on daily life. Space exploration isn't just about rockets and distant planets. It has a significant impact on our daily lives. Here are some examples. 1. Satellite technology. GPS, weather forecasting, and global communications rely on satellites. 2. Medical advancements. Technologies developed for space missions have led to improvements in medical imaging and treatment. 3. Materials. Science. Materials developed for spacecraft are now used in everyday products. 4. Environmental monitoring. Satellites help us track climate change and natural disasters. 5. Inspiration and education. Space exploration inspires young people to pursue careers in science and technology. Research task. Choose one of these impacts and research more about it. Prepare a short presentation, 2 to 3 minutes, about your findings, using the future tenses we've learned where appropriate. Conclusion and quiz. As we conclude our cosmic journey through the future of space exploration, I hope you've not only expanded your English vocabulary and grammar skills, but also gained exciting insights into the possibilities that lie beyond our planet. Remember, the language of science and exploration is ever evolving, just like space technology itself. By continually improving your English skills, you're equipping yourself to understand and discuss the latest developments in this fascinating field. Now, let's test your understanding with a short quiz. 1. What does space exploration primarily refer to? A. Studying stars from Earth. B. The discovery and exploration of outer space using technology. C. Building telescopes. 2. Which of the following is not mentioned as a future prospect of space exploration? A. Mars colonization. B. Underwater cities. C. Asteroid mining. 3. Which future tense would you use to express a spontaneous prediction about space exploration? A. Will plus verb. B. Be going to plus verb. C. Present continuous. 4. Complete the sentence. Scientists. A new exoplanet next year. A. Will discover. B. Are going to discover. C. Are discovering. 5. Which of the following is a challenge in future space exploration? A. Lack of interest. B. Technological limitations. C. Too much funding. Answers: 1.B, 2.BB, 3.A, 4.B, 5BB. Thank you for joining me on this exciting exploration of space and English language. Don't forget to subscribe to English with Sophia for more out-of-this-world lessons that will skyrocket your language skills. Until next time, keep practicing your English and remember, in the vast universe of language learning, every small step is a giant leap for your personal growth. Additional resources. To continue learning about space exploration in English, check out these resources. NASA's official website, https://www.nasa.gov. European Space Agency, https esa.int, space.com, https www.space.com. Remember, engaging with authentic English language materials on scientific topics is an excellent way to improve your language skills while staying informed about exciting developments in space exploration. B2 English Listening Practice. Artificial Intelligence. Hello, wonderful English learners. Welcome back to English with Sophia. I'm thrilled to have you join me for today's exciting lesson on artificial intelligence, AI, and how it's shaping our everyday lives. This topic is not only fascinating but also provides an excellent opportunity to enhance our English language skills. So let's dive into the world of AI together. Warm-up, vocabulary, and discussion. Before we delve into the main content, let's start with some key vocabulary related to artificial intelligence. Try to guess the meanings of these words. 1. Algorithm. 2. Machine learning. 3. Neural network. 4. Automation. 5. Data mining. Now, let's discuss. Have you heard these terms before? Can you use any of them in a sentence? Great job! We'll be using these terms and many more throughout our lesson. Remember, it's perfectly normal if you don't understand everything right away. Learning new technical vocabulary takes time and practice. What is artificial intelligence? Let's begin by defining artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, often abbreviated as AI, refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and learn like humans. These machines are designed to mimic human cognitive functions, such as problem solving, pattern recognition, and learning. Language focus. Notice how we use refer to define a term. Can you think of other phrases we use to explain complex concepts in English? Discussion. Question. How would you explain AI to someone who has never heard of it before? Try using simple, non-technical language. Brief history of AI. To understand AI better, let's take a quick look at its history. 1. 1950s. The concept of AI is born. Alan Turing proposes the Turing test to determine if a machine can exhibit intelligent behavior. 2. 1956. The term artificial intelligence is coined at the Dartmouth Conference. 3. 1960s-1970s. Early AI programs are developed, like ELIZA, a natural language processing program. 4. 1980s-1990s. Expert systems gain popularity. AI winters occurred due to reduced funding and interest. 5. 2000s present. Machine learning and deep learning lead to significant breakthroughs in AI capabilities. Vocabulary building. Let's break down some compound terms we've used. Artificial intelligence, artificial plus intelligence. Machine learning, machine plus learning. Deep learning, deep plus learning. Can you think of other compound terms related to technology or science? Timeline activity. Create a visual timeline of AI history using the information provided. You can draw this on paper or use a digital tool. Add one key event from each decade to your timeline. Types of artificial intelligence. AI can be categorized in different ways. But let's look at 3 main types. 1. Narrow AI, weak AI. Designed for a specific task, like virtual personal assistants, e.g., Siri, Alexa, or image recognition software. 2. General AI, strong AI. AI that can perform any intellectual task that a human can do. This type doesn't exist yet, but is a goal of many researchers. 3. Artificial superintelligence. Hypothetical AI that surpasses human intelligence and abilities. This is still in the realm of science fiction. Language practice. Why or why not? AI in our daily lives. Now, let's explore how AI is already playing a role in our everyday activities. Social media. AI algorithms curate our news feeds and suggest friends or content we might like. 3. Online shopping. E-commerce sites use AI to recommend products based on our browsing and purchase history. 4. Navigation apps. GPS apps. 6. Streaming services. Netflix and Spotify use AI to recommend movies, TV shows, and music based on our preferences. 7. Smart home devices. AI powers devices like smart thermostats that learn our habits and adjust settings automatically. 8. Banking. AI is used for fraud detection and customer service chatbots. Vocabulary challenge. Match these verbs with suitable nouns to create phrases describing AI actions. Analyze, predict, optimize, enhance, e.g., analyze data, predict outcomes. Writing task. Write a short paragraph, 5 to 7 sentences, describing how you've interacted with AI in the past week. Use specific examples and try to incorporate some of the new vocabulary we've learned. Benefits and challenges of AI. As with any technology, AI brings both advantages and potential concerns. Let's examine some of these. Benefits. 1. Increased efficiency and productivity. 2. Improved accuracy in tasks and decision-making. 3. Advancements in healthcare, including disease detection and drug discovery. 4. Enhanced safety in transportation, e.g., self-driving cars. 5. Personalized experiences in entertainment and education. Challenges. 1. Job displacement due to automation. 2. Privacy concerns related to data collection and use. 3. Potential for bias in AI algorithms. 4. Ethical considerations in AI decision-making. 5. The need for new regulations and policies. Critical thinking task. Choose one benefit and one challenge from the lists above. Explain how each might affect society in the future. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Language focus. Notice how we use phrases like on the one hand and on the other hand to discuss advantages and disadvantages. Can you think of other expressions we use to compare positive and negative aspects of a topic? The future of AI. As AI continues to evolve, it's expected to have an even greater impact on our lives. Here are some potential future developments. 1. Healthcare. AI could lead to more personalized medicine and earlier disease detection. 2. Education. AI tutors could provide personalized learning experiences tailored to each student's needs. 3. Transportation. Fully autonomous vehicles could become commonplace, potentially reducing accidents and traffic congestion.